welcome back to the next episode of Waifu Wars. I am Chika Fujiwara's fourth sister, Jubidu.
And I am the wielder of the gotcha vassal weapon, Sobroni.
And welcome back to another episode of Waifu Wars podcast, where we talk about all things anime, the good, the bad, the weeb, but not your waifu, because she is garbage. Wait, no, you know what? We're doing this right now in live.
You're looking up another word for garbage in a different
I
language.
am like, yes. Yes.
Basura. Did we do that last time?
Wait, we did. Yeah, girl, we've been done in Basura. No,
Look it up in German.
No, I'm trying to. No, not Spanish.
Portuguese.
Oh, you said German?
Yeah, German.
German? Mul.
Mul.
Mul. There's like a some kind of.
Are those the two dots over the U?
Weird. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know if I'm saying it right. All people who speak German, my bad.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, I feel like I already know how our weekend has been, seeing how
what weekend?
Right. So we met up with a good friend of mine, friend to the channel, Dave. He came up from New York because he's doing some secret things. TM. There's some shit with Twitch. And on Saturday, we went out to go and get brunch with another friend of the channel, Durka of What a Weeb. And we kind of got shit-faced.
Not intentionally. It wasn't our plan to get shit-faced.
I feel like you guys easily, like, we could have been cute about it, but you were like, no, let's drink. Ugh.
First off, our waitress was like, no, let's drink.
Our waitress 1,000% was like trying to pour this shit. And the gall of her to say with a straight face, she was like, oh yeah, I don't even drink.
Yeah, I was like, oh, when she said that, I was like, oh, it's over. I mean, she's gonna force feed us.
Right, I'm like, but does that mean you don't know how alcohol works? Like, yeah, I don't understand. Not. I don't understand. Like, what, you still don't know? Like, drinking a lot can make you really fucking sick. Anyways. Yeah, I don't know. Y'all just kept shotgunning them.
Never underestimate mimosas. I will never underestimate mimosas again.
I don't know why
y'all. Not a bitch drink. They are a real drink.
Y'all keep underestimating these gays and housewives that go for Sunday brunches.
Listen, it's because it's like I ate so much. I felt like this will cancel it out, but it was such an overwhelming volume.
It just barely stopped us from all like simultaneously puking and dying. And,
well, it didn't stop it. Well, I'm like,
some of us, you know,
took out a couple of us. Let's put it out.
Yeah, right. There was a casualty in the war against sobriety, but those mimosas were good. Y'all were downing it like crazy. At some point, I slowed down because I'm like, I don't care. Y'all can peer pressure me all you want, but I'm gonna take my time.
Damn toxic masculinity. I was over here just being like, I gotta keep. Well, I'm glad that someone else got sick because I was definitely on the verge of getting sick. So when someone else got sick, I was like, oh, thank God. Now I can sober up and take care of them.
Right, which was, you know. That was so great.
And then I got sick afterwards, so it's fine.
And then, because you drank more, and
then we had hot wings.
and then I keep telling people hot wings and hot food and alcohol does not mix, like, ever.
No, it was the worst. It doesn't. I thought I was gonna die. I was just like, oh, I'm dead today. Oh, death day. It's here.
Exactly.
It's finally here.
I keep telling everyone, do not do this. It's a terrible idea. But me and my drunken stupor. First of all, would you believe me if I told you me and Dave tried to get one more drink for the road?
To go?
Like, no, like, after you guys left, we walked up to the bartender and said, yeah, we have unlimited mimosas at the table. Can we get one more?
Wow. Did you get it?
No, they said bitch. You guys.
Yeah, like bitch.
They said y'all gotta go. Cause to be fair, I think it's like a 2 hour, like it's like a 2 hour limit, and we were definitely there for like a cute 3 hours.
Yeah, we definitely got way more than we were supposed to.
100%. And I hope she didn't get in trouble.
I hope not.
Yeah, so I forgot what her name is, but she was wonderful. Um, the food. How was it? How was your food?
It was alright.
Okay, let's talk about it because mine wasn't like great either. It was like no, the croquettes were good. I like the croquettes.
The pancakes
Those
were
were
good,
delicious.
but I don't care about red velvet pancakes. I feel like if I liked red velvet pancakes, I'd be like, oh my god, this is great. But because I don't like red velvet, I'm like, oh, this is just good.
Right, and the grits. I feel like those grits. I feel like they made those grits, put it in a pot, and then just kind of heated it up on the oven when it was time.
I felt like the chicken didn't have much seasoning either. It was just kind of like, and for me to say that, you know.
Wow. Yes, that is. That's some serious. That's a serious
like
accusation.
normally I'd be like, oh, Drew his bougie critique, but if I'm paying that kind of money, I will be bougie and critique it.
Yes. Oh, but how are the where'd you get the
biscuits?
Sauce? Yeah, biscuits and
those
gravy.
were actually pretty good. You know what? If we ever do go back, I'm just getting that. I'm just getting biscuits.
Period. Period. I love a good biscuits and gravy.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, if I wasn't full from like the gallon of mimosas, I was gonna ask to try some of yours.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, that was so ratchet. Oh, but it was such a great time. And then, so from the time I got, we got, well, I wouldn't say got kicked out, but the time they refused to give us another drink, to me going to Chinatown, nothing. I remember nothing.
You just teleported.
I remember the walk to Chinatown was like, that was a grueling walk.
You walked? You didn't take the subway?
No, I took the subway to like, yeah, to Canal Street.
Mm-hmm.
But then the actual walk to where my friend Raheem Cunningham, his art gallery.
Oh yeah, art gallery's always in the middle of nowhere, so
yes, that was a walk. That was a walk. Yeah, no, I was too drunk to figure out like how subways work, but and I walked, couldn't even get inside to like get up and close. Like those pictures I took were from outside the window. But you know, I was like, odd. And then for like a good 5 minutes, and then I was like, okay, bitch, I still gotta go to Movie Fest. So my drunk ass walked all the way back. I think that was the beginning of the sobering. It's just me walking a lot, but I feel like it was just. I feel like the adrenaline of like, bitch, I gotta go somewhere, is the only thing that like stopped me from like just stopping from the side and just puking my guts out.
Fair enough.
Yeah, and then eventually got on the train to Brooklyn. Like I had like, it's a miracle I'm alive. Let's put it like that. It's a miracle that because I got off to Brooklyn, I got a Red Bull, drank like half of it. The security dude was like, "You gotta throw that out," and I was like, "All right," and I chugged half of the shit and threw it out. And I was just stuck in this cold ass room. That's what really sobered me up. The room was so cold. You would have loved it.
Yeah.
It was so cold. The performances were great. This one dude, Joronel, I think is his name. An R&B artist. He took his time and he sang to me in the audience. Like that was cute. I think that never happened to me. No one's ever sung to me. I was like, "Oh, this is cute." And then there was one particular artist I wanted to see. He said, "Oh yeah, we'll be live at like 10:40ish." Bitch, he went on at like a whole hour later. But
that's what always happens at concerts.
That's what always happens. Right. Even though it was, I was gagged that he was just like walking around casually before he like went on. But yeah, no, I got to meet some people. It was really cool. Yeah, it was one of those things where I'm just like, wow, I went out alone by myself somewhere, and it wasn't complete dog shit. Um, but yeah, the moment the guy I wanted to see, once he was done with his thing at midnight, I was like, well, bitch, my carriage is about to turn into a pumpkin. It's time for me to head home. And home I went.
I'm just super glad that I did not throw up on stream because for some reason I streamed that night and then I'm sure chat realized. By the way, shout out to everyone who made that stream. That was one of the drunker streams. I'm sure chat realized, but yeah,
Mm.
I barely missed on puking my guts out during the stream.
Period. Did you end early? Did you go the
Oh yeah,
full 4 hours?
we started late and we ended early.
Like what? Like 11?
We started at 9 and ended at 11. I'm like, there's no way I can manage a 4-hour stream right now. I'm on like the verge of collapsing.
Did Durko show up on stream or did he leave
Oh
before?
yeah, you mean Drew Alter?
Huh?
Yes, Drew Alter. Yeah, he was here.
What is that? What is that supposed to mean? Oh my god!
We had a special appearance from Drew Alter that night.
Not Drew not Drew Alter. Not that, not y'all calling Durka Drew Alter. I listen, if he was black, I'd be like, that's racist. Oh my gosh. Well, special shout to Durka for coming.
Yes.
Also, random note, for I asked for like Durka's like real name at brunch, and I'm like, Durka has a really sexy name.
Really?
I would
That's
say
cool.
so.
Well, you know, wouldn't work for
think his
me,
name is.
but it's cool. It's a cool name. It's
No,
cooler
it's
than my
sexy.
name.
It's cooler than our name.
Yeah.
His name was sexy, sexy as shit. No, I'm laughing because I'm like Jose.
Don't dox me on stream.
Oh, but yeah, that was our weekend. We didn't record Sunday because we both were dead, and yeah, but we're here now. And of course, as we're talking, my throat is getting really weird and itchy. So with that being said, we're actually going to go into the podcast. I'm gonna start with our news segment, This Week in Anime. So I have 2 pieces of news. First of all, rest in peace to voice actor Billy Komet. He passed away at 35 from colon cancer.
No.
He
Like
passed away a couple of days.
35.
Yeah,
It's so young.
it was very young. He was diagnosed with well, he let everyone know about his diagnosis back in April.
Mm-hmm.
And the GoFundMe campaign was launched to like help him cover the bills and stuff. But unfortunately he passed. For those who don't know, he is a voice actor who had roles such as Josuke from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure season 4, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Naofumi, he played Naofumi in Rising of the Shield Hero.
No.
Played Gallo in Promare. He played the White Blood Cell from Cells at Work.
Aww.
And he played Rui in Demon Slayer. So
Yeah, fairly accomplished voice
very
actor.
accomplished, yes. I'm sure his fans are very proud of what he's done. So rest in peace, my love. And thank you for, giving to the culture. You will be missed.
Yes.
So my second piece of news is shout out to Savior for CCing us this in Discord. So apparently Sony Pictures taps Justin Lin to direct One Punch Man.
Already not gonna watch it. Live action One Punch Man is so dumb.
It sounds terrible.
The whole concept of One Punch Man only works because it's an anime. It's supposed to be as over the top as possible.
Yeah, absolutely. However, this is the dude who who directed multiple Fast and Furious movies.
Oh, so it is gonna. All right, so it's gonna be just horrible. Got it.
Damn.
Is Vin Diesel gonna be one? I only watch it if Vin Diesel is One Punch Man.
the gag is he didn't do Fast 10 over creative differences with Vin Diesel.
Well, guess I'm not watching it. God, that would have been great. We could have had Vin Diesel as
Saitama.
As Saitama.
Oh
Genos could have been like fucking Leonardo DiCaprio.
You stop doing that. Stop running to actors who are very old. We get it. You don't know anything.
I don't know.
You don't know anything.
Actors.
Yes, you don't. You don't know. You're not.
I'm not some kind of nerd. Some movie
you're not
nerd.
You're not culturally like inept.
I don't know. Name a young actor that's blonde or short hair. Go.
Tom Holland can dye his hair blonde.
No, that doesn't count.
Why not?
You're not allowed to dye your hair. It has to be natural blonde.
Why natural blonde?
Because that's the rules I established for this.
Yeah, right. Like this is first of all, we don't know. They're actors. They all dye their hair at some point, including Tom Holland.
Well, then you can just name any.
Well, then they're all cheaters.
They'll just dye their hair.
Which one? Not Liam Neeson. Liam. Thor's younger brother.
I was just gonna say Thor.
No, he's too. I was gonna say that too, but he's way too old. Also, he has to be blonde. He's not blonde. That's a wig.
He's blonde as Thor.
Oh my god! Okay,
that's his main role. He's blonde.
All right, so we're just cheating. Okay, cool. So yeah, I just read this because I'm just like, oh, the gag is that Lin wasn't gonna do this, but then he was just like, apparently him and Vin Diesel, it just wasn't clicking.
So he just moved to One Punch. Oh, Chris Evans can do it.
You know, Liam Hemsworth. Thank you. I remember. I forgot. I could not remember because he said Chris Evans, and I was like the Chris's.
Yeah.
And I was like Chris Hemsworth, and I'm like his younger brother, Liam Hemsworth. He could actually do Gino. But yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to seeing the trailer of this. Not the movie, the trailer.
Just the trailer, yeah.
Just the trailer. Yes, but that is my news. What do you got for me, Oni?
In my neck of the wood, Netflix unveils Castlevania animated show spin-off, Castlevania Nocturne, which is a spin-off of the Castlevania series on Netflix. It's going to be done by the same studio, Frederator. And if you haven't seen the original series of Castlevania, you should totally watch it because it's so fucking good, and the animation is literally a god tier.
God tier.
It's so beautiful, and it's really easy to watch because it's only like you can easily binge it. It's so bingeable.
It's incredibly bingeable.
And this spin-off is going to feature Richter, who is a character I recognize from Castlevania, which means he must be a very popular character because I know nothing about Castlevania outside of the show. So I'm sure a lot of people.
Hey, wait, wasn't he in?
Yes, he was in Smash. Yep. And that is how I know him. I only know Richter and Simon. That's it.
Are they both in Castlevania?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's this guy. All right.
Yeah, the blue guy. So I'm looking forward to that. It's basically he's a descendant of the protagonists, Sypha and Trevor. So I love both of them. I hope that he's just as good a character as they are.
Right. I'm like, he has a
lot of shoes to fill right there.
Big shoes to fill.
Mm-hmm. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope there's a lot of continuity. I hope the animation is just as good. I hope the story's just as good. I'm hyped.
Yeah, like, it's so good. I'm so gagged about those twins.
Yeah, the twins.
The twins and
so
and
unnecessary.
Alucard.
So unnecessary for them to do what they did.
It was 1,000%. He was like, I'm willing to share everything with you, and they're like, give us your secrets. And yeah,
everything.
Didn't end too well for them. So, yeah.
Never tried to like outsmart a vampire. It tends to not work.
Yeah. Period. All right, and I think we're done with our news, so it's time for our weekly reviews. And we're gonna start off with Spy Family episode 10.
Yes, this is my episode of the week.
Mm, right. I don't know. This was actually like.
This is tough. This is a tough week. I'm gonna split it with something, cause I'm a bitch.
Damn. I guess I'm a bitch too. But yeah, no, this was a good episode. This was just budget, a dodgeball story.
Yeah. If you can dodge a wrench. I love that. This is one part I love about Spy Family is, first off, I love how we go back and forth between Yor and like the parents and Anya.
Yeah.
Because they both have such compelling storylines, but we just keep like ping ponging back and forth between them. So yeah, this being Anya's arc, the whole dodgeball tournament, it was just so fun. Like I love when Spy Family just goes so over the top with it. Fucking Bill Watkins.
Right. So many references.
Mm-hmm.
So many. Like like Dragon Ball Z, Rocky, like they were very silly this episode.
Yeah, they went crazy with it. The animation popped off hard.
Right. The build up was so great. You see, cause you just see Yor training Anya, and Yor just like, I don't know, turning her arm into a railgun.
Yor being Yor.
Right. I'm like, did she break a tree with a ball? Like,
I liked when Lloyd was just like, "Whoa, you're athletic, Yor." I'm like, "Yeah, she almost kicked your ass like twice already."
Right? Did you not forget where she like beat the shit out of you almost?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the training montage and the transitions were great. Even the training montage. I like how they had training montage for like all the main characters involved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got
like,
one for Damien they had one as well
for Damien and his people, which was funny. The one for Bazooka Bill.
Yeah, Daddy,
Papa.
Where was Becky's training montage? Poor Becky. She got
was like, yeah.
Like,
Becky's like, I'm too fabulous for this. I don't care, and I'm just like, work, bitch.
I like the dynamic between Damien and Anya too, because normally I would hate characters like Damien because he's such a snob, but they make him just likable enough. Where I'm just like,
just enough
he's
that you don't hate him.
Yeah, like he saved Anya. I was just like, oh, that's so fucking cute. Right. I like that he also brings out the worst. She's like, shithead, fuck you.
This guy's a shit. Right? Like, she just goes back to easily just going back to just hating him. She's like, I know I'm supposed to be friends with him, but God, he's such a fucking idiot. Like,
yeah. God, I want to see how they get when they get. I hope there's a. I know there won't be, but if there's ever a time skip, that would be fucking wild. To see how Anya and Damien are when they're older.
Ugh.
Now I know why there's so much fan art of them like in their teens, because I'm like, oh my god, this would be the only teen couple that I would actually give a shit about.
Yeah, no, their interactions were so funny. Like her faces that she makes whenever he says something mean to her, she's just like, I hate you. Like she's like, I don't like you.
I honestly hate you.
And I love how Bazooka Bill was clearly like, given his stature, the fact that he looked like a grown-ass man.
He's on those performance-enhancing drugs, as we call them.
Yes.
Somebody needs to check him.
On anime steroids.
Yeah.
And then after he just got upset about Anya dodging all the balls, he's just like, die.
Die. I'm like,
yeah, we were like, that. Yeah, I was like, wow, that's a little extreme.
I like he actually tried to. He like threw that shit so hard, like at her face while she's on the ground.
Right. Meanwhile, I love how it like the gradual him. How did I say this? The gradual depreciation of like. Of his like patience, like he was like, haha, I've been built for this. I won't be too bad on women to die.
Yeah, he kept getting wilder and wilder.
Yeah. And I love how the guy the headmaster took note of that at the end. He's like, yeah. First of all, he was like, yeah, no one's getting a star for this. It's just like a dodgeball game. I'm like, but you're getting a vote because you like screamed to die trying to like hit some girl in the face. So that was, yeah, it was a very amusing episode. Just a great quality animation.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I am looking forward to it. I'm mad there's only like 2 episodes left until the second half. But
yeah,
it's so good.
So good. Can't wait for next week's episode.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move on to Kaguya-sama Season 3, Episode 10.
I guess this is my other half of the episode of the week.
It's the way I almost want to have a 3-way tie, but I feel like
I know there was like so many good shows.
No,
I think I know exactly what show you're thinking about too.
Yeah. So Kaguya, yeah, that first part where, oh my gosh, the whole haunted house section, yeah, that was insane.
Was that my favorite part of the episode?
It was mine.
It was. I'm sorry.
Where they discuss how, or we learn how they decided to go with like using sounds. Which, by the way, that's a fantastic way to do a horror house. Because if that ever happened in a horror house, creative. If I ever did that in a horror house, no, I would just refuse. Like, now put these headphones on. Nope.
The moment they were like get in a dark room or get in a locker or something, I'd be like, oh, of course not. No, bye.
No, because for me, like. Oni, you know how sensitive I can be when it comes to noises.
Oh yeah, you don't even need the headphones. I'm sure you can just see.
Absolutely not. Like, no. Like, just no. When I play fucking Phasmophobia, I'm just like, oh no, thank you, ma'am.
You should play some Outlast.
No, and I won't, and I won't. I don't like you. I don't like games where I cannot fight back.
Exactly.
So yeah,
and also just like the utter destruction of Ino, of them tying Ino to a chair and just like torturing her for the whole sound effects studio.
Oh my god, I forget who the new girl is, but
I think she's like just Chica's club mate.
Right, and I'm just like, oh, yes. The way it's like, this is, I felt like this was directly like inspired by that scene from Monogatari with the toothbrush.
Oh yeah, this was very Monogatari-esque. Very much so.
Right.
Listen, I'll take Ino fan service anytime I can.
I'm not gonna lie, Ino never looked prettier with her hair behind her ear.
She looked fantastic.
Like, I don't understand how just doing that made her go up like 3 points in terms of looks for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I was like, damn.
Damn, Ino's really. Listen,
I was like, she always is pretty.
Ishigami can be all over Tsubame if he wants, but the real princess is Ino. I'm sorry, she's way better than Tsubame. I will stand on this. I will die on this hill. She's prettier by far.
I won't go that far, but yes, I can understand how you feel.
Yeah,
it's only natural of you to side with the lolly. Anyways.
Well, I still think Chica's best though, so just to clear my name.
Speaking of which, next section, which I also enjoyed a lot, is when Chika's sister and Chika are just chilling in the student council room, and then Shirogane comes in. Oh, not before Chika's sister is like, oh yeah, I like him. And then Chica's just like, no. Let me tell you something. So, I feel like and stay with me, because this is going to be a bit of a tangent. I feel like how Chika felt is how, like, a lot of women in the Black community, like, there's, like, that stereotype of, like, Black women having to you know, raise black men while dating them, like being basically being their second mothers.
I'm pretty sure that's just a thing in general. Like,
Right, I feel like that's a thing in general, but definitely highlighted like, oh, they hammer that point in, especially in the black community, and I feel like that's kind of what Chica was doing. Chica felt like I had to get to that stage where I had to teach him or show him how to do all these things, but I didn't get to reap the benefits because, well, she's not even attracted to him, but she just has that point of view of dealing with all the times where he doesn't know how to do shit.
Am I weird? Well, I am weird, but am I weirder than normal for suggesting that maybe I kind of see a thing between Chika and Ishigami, or not Ishigami, Shirogane, yeah. Not like as in I think they're gonna go anywhere. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be against it. I think it'd be like a cute spin-off or something. Like at this point, I think it'd be more fun than him and Kaguya. I'm sorry, I'm losing Kaguya points. Kaguya's losing points with me over this recent few episodes.
I mean,
like think about the comedic potential, you know?
Right? Yeah. In
terms of comedy and then playing off each other, it would be more entertaining.
Like it's just Chica being mad at him for being bad at stuff,
mm-hmm.
or then when she's expecting him to be bad at stuff, he's actually great at stuff. Like
her being a bitch in chat. First off, they definitely made Chica way more of a bitch this season. I'm glad somebody else, Nocturne, agreed with me. They made Chica a hard.
No, I feel like at this, I feel like when you first mentioned it, I was like, no. But then, like these past couple episodes, I'm like, oh. I mean, I live, but yeah, she definitely. At this point, I'm definitely say they up the bitchiness on
just a bit
on her. Yeah, just a bit. But yeah, basically, if this whole segment of the episode could just be how they date, like, yeah, I'd be in.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be in it for 100% because I just loved how she was like, haha, I'm gonna show that you're bad at something. And then I love how we saw what she was thinking and we thought that was the excuse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, I misspoke. We thought that would be like reality, but that was just like what she made up in her mind. And then he's like, oh, I'm actually god tier at juggling.
Yeah, and everything else you made him do. The yo-yos, fucking...
The yo-yos, right.
Paddleball, all that.
So he's incredibly dexterous. He's just
bad at some random stuff.
Singing, rapping.
I love when she was trying to explain why, when she was trying to explain to her sister why Miyuki's not a great match, and she's like, he can't rap! I'm like, oh. Or he can't blow up balloons. And it's just like all random shit that's just like, oh, so?
No, right, exactly. No one cares. No one would care at all. And I love at the end of the segment, they just did a little shot to Chica's sister talking mad fucking wild.
Yeah.
Even though they said she's a psychopath, and I'm just like, maybe she's just. I don't think so. Not from that scene. Maybe she's just horny. That's just a horny.
Oh no, I got the psychopath because she knows Cage is gonna be like. I feel like that's just a sadistic thing to do. Like, yeah, fuck your brother.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, unless it is a horny. See, now you're making me think it's a horny thing, and she was just trying to like invite Kay in or something.
No, oh god, no. See, now you made it even weirder.
That's what Drew was thinking. So I'm just
saying. No, that's clearly those words came out of your mouth.
That is what you were.
That is clear. That's out of your mouth. Don't put me in your weird incest fantasies again. Stop this.
Thank you for
Okay, stop it, Yuri. Stop it, Yuri. No, you can't have the brother sister fantasy you always wanted. Nice try.
Next time.
Oh, I did like that little scene where Moeha does Bondo Kaguya over shit.
Yeah, over his eyes and stuff. Yeah.
The whole confession scene, quote unquote confession scene with Ishigami, that was hilarious.
It was funny. I just wish there was like I kind of wish that they well going back to the haunted house thing. I was kind of hoping we would get to see Ishigami and Tsubame in the haunted house. I wanted
But
more time for
no,
her in this
you
episode.
don't like you like Ino so
I
much
do
more.
like
So
Ino
why
so much.
would
I feel
you?
like the only reason I like Ino so much is because we're not doing anything with Tsubame, and I'm just kind of like,
Like
she
I
didn't really
said,
do much this
because she's
episode
going
either.
to shoot him. Because she's gonna shoot him down.
Well, then I'm
That's
gonna feel
why
bad for Ishigami. Like I don't like this.
you're
I don't
supposed
like
to.
this setup. I
You're
don't want to feel
supposed
bad for
to.
Ishigami.
Girl, isn't he like a first year? He'll be alright.
I hope she shoots him down and then Ino's right there to pick him up, even though I know that's definitely not going to happen.
Definitely not gonna happen.
I don't want the season to end with Ishigami being depressed.
I mean, that's how it started. With his introduction, this character started
more
being
depressed than normal. God, can you imagine how hard he was already very anti-woman? Can you imagine how much more of an incel he'll be?
Oh God, he'll be alright. Like I said, Ino will come and pick him up at some point. Alright. I think that's all I have to say about this episode. I think the ending wasn't like super strong.
Oh yeah, that was like the weakest part for me.
Right. So that being said, let's move on to Komi-san wa Komyu Sho desu 2. Season 2, episode 10.
You know, for a Valentine's themed episode, I like this one. This was cute.
I liked it too. I really liked it too. This is like I feel like if the first half wasn't so
Oh yeah, we're going to the house. That was really slow.
I mean, it was cute. If it wasn't for that,
Mm-hmm.
this could have been contender for episode of the week.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, but no, it was a cute moment all the same. I love the beginning scene where everyone's like, talking to each other back after like going on a school trip.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, those moments are cute when you have like a bonding moment on a trip with someone, and then like you go back to normal life, and they're just like, "Oh, hey, you!" Like,
yeah, I really like that because it really felt relatable. I'm just like, oh yeah, this
Yeah.
is totally something that happens.
mhm.
Like, Komi's really good at catching those like awkward situations.
Right. I love that part where all the Fujoshis got hot over Katai and Narse talking. That was very funny. And then Tadano literally giving her a literal push, which
That
I'm
was
like,
so adorable.
that was
And then him being like nervous about it, like, oh my god, I touched her.
I know this is really fucked up, but can we can someone do a cut of that of like him just like doing that ginger like anime push, and then it just cuts to that one anime where that girl falls and she's about to get impaled by the umbrella.
Oh my god. I was gonna say cuts to her getting hit by a truck. Like Isekai. My boyfriend pushed me in front of a truck and now I've been reincarnated as a shy girl in another world. Call me Isekai when.
Period. Oh my god. But yeah, that was a cute moment. But yeah, the whole Kaede. I said Kaede.
Kaede was the best part of that whole
Yeah,
scene.
she was though. Even though she didn't really do much, but that was like.
That's fine. She never does anything. She just sits
Right.
there and is cute and talks really slow.
Like,
right?
yeah. She's like, yeah.
She was stirring her chocolate.
Right, and I was like, yes, work, bitch. Exactly. You better take your time.
Mm-hmm.
Love you. The kids were so funny.
Yeah.
I didn't like the kids. Like when they were introduced to Komi and they just like awkwardly stand there and they slap her ass and run away. I was like, oh, relatable content.
Yeah. They like circled her and they're like, slap.
And then just run. I was like, yes. I literally have. I don't know if my nephew's done something like that to me, but he's around
I've had
their
something
age.
similar, but I got hit with a plastic sword, so.
Right. So yeah, siblings. It's like it reminds me of very much like how my nieces and nephews are.
Exactly.
I will take off points, even though there's no point system. But I will take off points because there was like a shot or two where the baby's mole was not there. And I'm like, if you're gonna
Oh,
go through,
animation error.
I'm just gonna say is if you're going to make a whole point of that, hey, we all basically look the same and we all have moles randomly on our face. Keep it up. Keep it consistently through the animation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that was something I did have to point out. Because there's a shop on the baby's face. I'm like, where's your mole? Oof. Where's your mole, cutie?
They gotta hire you for QA because I totally missed that.
Was I eating at this point? I wasn't even eating yet, but
you need to go over to the studio and just like look at all the frames, frame by frame. Be like, where's the mole?
Hire me.
No, but the episode sped up when we got to the
chocolate,
the actual
Valentine's Day chocolate thing. Yeah, that was chaotic.
That was. They got me so. Did they get you with the like after everyone's the girls are giving out the chocolate to the random guy?
Oh yeah, and it was just all in their heads. Yeah.
Yes, I was like, oh my god, they actually have love interests outside of Komi. Oh wait.
no, that's just the best. Yeah, that's why I was like something was afoot when I saw Yamai give hers. I was like, wait.
Yeah, I was like, oh, what? Does Yamai have something for this guy?
the one with the Chunibyo girl,
that was
what's her name? Like Naka? Yeah, that was my favorite one.
Just putting in his pants.
And she's like, it's the real thing. And then I was like, that is cute. I kind of want to do something like that.
Yeah, I'm kind of upset now because I do want, like, I like that they are friends with Komi, but I kind of do want to see them explore like how they're doing with the glasses girl and Katai. I wouldn't mind seeing the other girls have like romantic interests and like seeing their relationships explored and stuff.
Sure. Too bad Katai is too gay for Tadano. Like, you saw... like, what did he say when he got the gift? He was like, oh, this rapping is so, like... I think he called it scary.
Mm-hmm. He's scared of girls or something.
I'm like, you're scared of... But, girl, it's gift wrap.
it's scary gift wrap.
Oh my god, just say you're gay. It's okay.
He's not gonna come out until he's like in his 40s.
No, okay, now see, damn. Why did we have to go there? Why did we have to make this horrible narrative where it comes out so late in life? Damn, we could. Why not college?
I'm guessing based on his personality, it's gonna take a while to realize.
Damn. Well, I hope something happens and he can break out of his shell and come out a lot sooner in life. Damn, I'm fucking 40. Now you saying that during Pride Month. What is wrong with you?
I'm trying to add an interesting drama element to Komi, all right?
It's
an interesting subplot.
It was homophobic. It was a homophobic subplot. Thank you very much. And I will not have it.
Wow,
not
I can't believe
Pride
Drew's
Month.
anti-middle-aged gay people. Wow, Drew.
I can't believe you're pro keeping people in the closet, Oni.
No, he comes out of the closet when he's 40.
Okay, so what do you think he's in before 40? You know that's a long time. You know he's like 15, right?
He doesn't even realize he's in the closet.
Wow, so great. Maybe instead of gay people writing gay shows, maybe you should do it since you're so talented at it.
Maybe
since all you want to do is just write a bunch of scenarios of gay people being miserable until they're middle aged.
To me accepting my Emmy. I'd like to thank Drew for inspiring me.
Well, bitch, if that happens, you better invite me. You better invite me to the Emmys if you get nominated. Period. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Yamai's moment when she gives the chocolates and gets the chocolates was hilarious. She's being all like that. She's being on the yes, lick me, eat me. I want to become one with you, Komi. like going full yandere as usual. And then she gets the cookies, and then she, the music plays, and she immediately passes out.
Oh,
yeah. What got me was definitely Tadano's breakdown towards the end of the episode.
Totally relatable. I understand where he was coming from. I would have felt crushed too. His sister laughing at him was hilarious.
This is oh my god. And she was like, "Oh, you don't worry, you got chocolates from me and mom and someone from at school." Oh boy.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. Not the sister also dragging him.
Mm-hmm.
But then she immediately gets points because she somehow the mother and the daughter, I feel like they both knew
they had like
Komi
a psychic connection. Like, oh my god,
they're like
Komi.
Yeah, right. Like she all of a sudden gets up, and then, what's her face? His sister is like, "Hey, you should get some ice cream." Well, it's like snow. Get some fucking ice cream, Tadano. Now, do it. So yeah, that was cute. And then, first of all, I really hate how long it took for her to give the actual chocolates. It was cute, but my god, y'all really made us work for it, huh?
Yeah, it took a long time. I'm glad she actually had to speak up though. Minute. She was like, had to run and chase him and yell at him. Like,
yeah,
Tadano!
Mm-hmm. She really got her chocolates. And let me tell you something. I'm so mad. After all of that, Tadano still fumbled the ball.
Why?
He fumbled so hard.
What did you want him to say?
Like, the moment when she said, I made these chocolates especially for you, that is when you reply with some cute slick shit. Or even like do something.
Tadano's totally a slick guy.
Listen, it's the same.
I thought
dude.
he handled it kind of well. He was like
I'm saying he was very safe.
Mm-hmm.
He's painfully safe.
That's
why I'm like he dropped the ball because all he was like, "Wow, thanks, Komi," and she just ran away. And I'm like, that would have been the time where you would have been like, "Wow, you made those chocolates for me." The best for me. Now I'll keep these to my heart. Arigato ne.
Why don't we make some chocolate together, Komi?
Okay, no. See, now you see. This is why you're single because you just made it creepy.
You said you wanted to be slick and take a chance. You know.
I said slick, not creep. That's creep. Like point out, like acknowledge the fact that she said that. And be like, yes. So because this is your best, I'm gonna hold it close to me or some shit like that.
I would have been like, I'll give you,
and then
I'll give you an extra special gift on White Day.
So something like that. Just don't say it like a friend, and say it kind of cool like. And I don't know if it was me. And I know this would have. I don't know how it would have gone over, but I probably would have been like. I probably would have just hugged her and just been like.
Well, considering that
I've been like, "Arigato, Komi-san." I think she would have been down for the hug. 1,000%.
She would have like melted.
Exactly. Period. Boom. Because I know what I'm talking about.
I think when Komi was like, "This is friendship chocolate," I think that kind of like shut down any.
She was like.
She
that's what I thought.
Herself,
she
right?
said Tomo Choco, but then she opened it back up when she said, "I made the best for you." Like, come on. I made the best for you. ...
Yeah.
Okay, so straight men, take notes, because just in case you don't know.
Straight women take notes, men are stupid, and they will read the first thing you say, so don't be so coy about it if you want them to open up to you. There you go. There's your advice.
See, and that's why some men are single. They don't like, it's like the game of the game of cat and mouse doesn't have to be super jaded. It can be cute. Like, this could have been a cute cat and mouse moment.
Okay, if I want to play games, I'll be on my Xbox, alright?
I feel like I want to say something, but it's really like that'd be so shady. And I'm just like, playing
games.
I'm just like, yeah. That is the games that you play just on the Xbox.
Yep. All right.
Because
I don't play no games.
Nah. Yeah, I just feel like Tadano could have been real smooth with it. Like, he could have been real smooth with it. But, I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe that's
maybe if it
just...
was Narcissus Kun, he would have landed it, you know.
Yeah, but the gag is it would have never been narcissist. Yeah, I don't know. I just like that was such a good moment for that. That would have been such a good scene for them. Maybe because after Aharen-san, I'm just like, all right, y'all, step y'all.
Yeah, everyone needs to get this shit going. All right, even Yor and Lloyd haven't kissed yet.
Right. So yeah, I can't wait for the next episode. Can't wait to see how he's gonna fumble it. He's gonna fumble it next time. All right. Up next, we have. Wait, I need to gingerly scroll through where I skip. Oh, see, exactly. I was gonna skip Aharen-san again.
Damn.
Up next, we have Aharen-san wa Hakarenai, episode 11. So now that they like had their whole little like kissing moment, I feel like everything now that they do is just like, I feel like they just like gingerly, they just like glided into like a relationship.
Yeah, like it's weird because it doesn't feel like any different than normal stuff, but it has like this little hint, like this little like twist of like
because the gag was what they were doing kind of before was already in my mind. A lot of it was like girlfriend boyfriend shit that they were doing. Like they were very close.
Yeah.
For an anime, they were incredibly close already. But then this happened, and now they're equally like.
Yeah, they have a lot of pretty intimate moments this episode.
Yeah, like the cafe moment.
First of all, we should have went to brunch there.
I'm good. I enjoy not being in the cold anymore. That was hilarious. Like, why did she make an igloo, and why is she cooking inside the igloo?
Oh, I love the random comedy.
Right, but yeah, it was still cute because like they're having breakfast together in the random fucking igloo.
Yeah, a very hearty breakfast of fucking like what, coffee and steak.
Right. So that was cute, and then they like rebuild it again after it gets demolished and turns into a dragon.
Yeah.
Or why? I'm like, why does this look like Reptar? And then the next scene, ooh, we got some stretching out.
Step on me, Aharen.
Basically, have you ever been stepped on like for like a massage?
No, I feel like that'd be very painful, and I would never want to do that.
I feel like you say that, and yet that's not like I've seen people. So you remember my friend, you know Hector.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hector's very into that.
Like stepping.
Yeah, like. Yeah, I think I did it once where because I saw his ex do it before, where yeah, and he would just step on his back, and I'm just like, oh my god, are you like okay? He's like, oh no, it's great. I say that all to say, you know, he thick, you thick. I feel like you'd be alright.
I mean, it's not even like a. I think it's gonna be like painful. It's just gonna be uncomfortable. It's gonna like, I don't know. It doesn't strike me as something that'd be fun.
Okay, I'm writing this down. If we get the karaoke stream, if we get 10 subs, I'm gonna walk on your back.
That's such a low bar.
Okay, we can do it more. Listen, I just want to do it.
Okay, we have enough room. We can work it out.
Right. Let me write that down. Walk on.
That's a good sub goal.
Right. Period. So yeah. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, they do like the stretching and it's pretty funny. Also, I was like the entire time they were having these little moments, I was like, bitch, do these kids still go to school?
No.
This is a lot of time you're spending not in class.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta go to the nurse's office and get your back stepped on.
I cannot relate.
As you do.
Right. Cannot relate. I am I don't know. I feel like my ribs would like really hurt by the time I'm done
Mm.
for some reason.
Also, it was super cute. The after she demolishes his back, the little almost kiss that they had, where he's just sleeping, and she goes in for another kiss.
Yeah, she's trying to kiss him again. That was cute.
See, that sold me. Where it's just like, because I had this little thing in the background, like maybe they didn't confess in the last episode or whatever, but no, they're definitely dating.
Yeah. Although, which begs the question, why didn't we just like get that confirmation part? I mean, you know, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm sure it's because it's gonna build. Did you see the after credit scene?
No, oh my god. Okay, live reaction. Dun, 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 dun,
Wait, is
dun,
it after?
dun.
Yeah, it's after credits.
Live reaction. Dun, 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 dun.
That should answer your question.
and just them about to have sex.
No, we would have
I'm
started
like,
this
no.
episode. Wait, first we gotta talk about Aharen-san.
I'm like, no, you're supposed to be a slice of life. Stop it. Yamete.
Yamete.
Let's see what's happening. Oh yeah, the part, right? The part where they don't realize that they're on a date.
Oh
For
yes,
some
that was
reason.
great too.
You're like,
Actually, I love that his crazy thought process was right for once. He's like, "Oh my god, she must have been up all night trying to build a
yes,
Beyblade."
absolutely.
She's like, "Yes, I was up all night building Beyblades."
Yeah, that was really funny. That was a really funny gotcha
It's
moment.
like subverting your own genre of jokes.
Oh my god. Not the letter of challenge.
Because remember, she wasn't in the whole episode, and I was kept looking
and
for
we
her.
were like, oh, I guess so. I'm thinking this was like, oh, well, she finally accepted their feelings for each other, so she's just letting go.
She was having her own training arc.
Right. She said, "I'm." Oh, that's the finale. Just an actual sword fight between Oshino and Naruto. That's funny. Oh my god. Yes, I'm glad I saw that. Oh yeah, this is a good episode. I can't wait for next week's.
Same.
Alright, up next we have Otomege Sekai wa Mob ni Kibishii Sekai desu episode. Which episode is it? Episode. Did I write down the episode? Oh, 11. Here it is.
There's a lot to say about this episode. I kind of want to start at the end.
What?
I kind of want to start at the end.
Sure.
So we got an actual confession.
Another like, listen.
Damn.
Kaguya
falls behind every day.
Komi, like, damn. This is the anime season of confessions.
Yes, I like how blunt it was too. It was just like, like they went through the whole roster, like to avoid any kind of miscommunication. He's like, "Well, what about Joke? Well, what about this? Nope, fuck him. Nope, fuck him. I love you. I love you."
That was really funny. I still. Is it bad? I just want it to be Olivia and Angelica.
Oh, at this point, I'm going for a three-way. They're gonna do a whole polyamorous thing. Wow.
I wanted them to be a triad. I wanted them to be a triad so bad. If they do
so.
a whole triad thing, I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
I am more than happy with that. Cause I'm just like, no, your
even in this episode, Angelica and Livia had their little moment
right.
where they're rescuing her and everything. He's like, "No, I do care for you."
Yeah, that was cute. I was just like, I don't know. I just feel like this episode felt strangely, like cookie cutter.
Really?
Like, in the sense that like, because it was just plot, and and the reason why I feel cookie
Damn
cutter is
plot.
because it was just plot, and unfortunately this episode had to rely on animation, and as we know,
Oh yeah, no,
the animation is
horrible.
terrible.
That's what I was saying. I will not talk about the animation at all because it was horrible.
But unfortunately, it was most of the episode. That's the problem. It's like, okay, this is the one time I actually have to hold it against them because it was the driving force of the episode.
Listen, I don't disagree with that. If you want to talk about the action scenes, well, first of all right. So here's my thing. Like, all the action scenes are garbage, but there are little scenes here and there that are just so charming. Like when Leon breaks into the throne room or whatever, and the maid is there, and he just fucking shoots the maid, and she just falls over.
Yes, that was fun. That part was fine. I was okay with that. Why did they shave the dude's mustache off?
Fucking robot.
That's so out of nowhere.
Shave.
Like, I'm just like, wait, what is he doing? Wait, did he just shave his face? Why?
To be a dick.
I was like, I mean, I live, but why? Oh my gosh. But yeah, but besides that, of course, Olivia's powers conveniently awaken.
Yes, that is my issue.
And like I said, it was just like super plot devicey. Oh, I had to protect everyone. No, I am the same. Super plot a literal plot armor shield.
Yeah, that was my issue. Is just that, like, oh, we need. It felt like, oh, there's only one episode left. Fuck, we need Olivia and Angelica to actually be relevant in terms of the plot. So quick, give them their mega power ups from their amulets that they just got.
Right, and then fucking Angelica's shitty animated fire lances. God,
her 2002
her glowing red toothpicks of death.
Microsoft movie maker graphics.
Her double Photoshop 2010 ass looking graphics. God damn, it was so bad.
God. It's funny because for some reason when did this show came out? I don't know if you remember the show Kaze no Stigma. I don't know why I thought about this show, but it's an old show, 2007, I think. It had a very similar vibe to this show, where like the main character and kind of similar all that stuff. But this episode made me think of that because I'm like, oh my god, the animation's so bad it's even worse than Kaze no Stigma, which already had bad animation, and that's a show from like 2007.
Like this is like painful. Like them shooting the laser beams. Oh, I was like, girl, what is that? What is that? Y'all can't afford laser beams? My goodness.
Yeah, no, they
Did you spend all the budget on the eyes?
Yes.
Oh, it was just so... Oh, it was so bad. I was just like, oh my god, please. It's like, I'm like, please, literally any other moment. Like, I literally had to, like, try to look past it so bad, but I couldn't because they just shoved it in my face every 5 seconds. The very, stock footage shields that look at my magic shield that I ripped off from some website.
They were so bad that imagine if you were playing like Magic, like the online Magic game, or like Yu-Gi-Oh, and when you play a card, sometimes the effects will come out. If I saw those effects in like Yu-Gi-Oh, I would just uninstall the game.
First of all, yeah, I'm like, yeah, don't do that to Magic or even Yu-Gi-Oh. Magic has not a lot of animations, but when they do have the animations, it's fire. So, yeah, this was.
Yes, I will hold the animation against them. The animation was horrible.
And like I said, I usually wouldn't care, but it's like it was 90% of the episode.
I forgot this is the same studio that did the detective anime. I guess that's where their whole budget went.
Yeah, and that animation wasn't bad at all.
The animation was great in that detective show.
Right,
The first episode looked like a fucking movie.
Right. That looked like some affordable shit.
Even Uzaki, they did Uzaki, and Uzaki had decent animation.
Yes. Their jiggle physics are unmatched.
Mm-hmm. So I guess this is just a show that like suffered. And we're just like, listen, we can't put our animation to some show can't have any animation. It's gonna be this one.
Period. God, it was really bad. The robots falling out of the sky. You know, just very fucking.
It's so because they just do the thing where they just keep shrinking the image rather than making it look like it's falling.
Livia falling out the sky.
Yes,
I'm just like
just her getting
smaller.
My
oh my god!
I'm falling.
Right. Oh god, it reminds me of this one. What is it? It reminds me of a of a quote unquote of like a mid production K-pop video.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like you see this dude is like he's like supposed to be like I'm falling, but you can see it's like horribly CGI'd, but you see it for like 1 second and no one cares because they're about to go back to like the music and the dancing.
Yeah,
it was like that, except unfortunately the whole scene was just you had to see the person falling. Ugh.
Understandable. I'm not gonna say give it a pass, but I'm gonna not be as critical of it only because I knew going into this the animation was gonna be horrible.
Yeah,
I knew the penultimate episode was gonna be the one where it has all the fighting, so it's gonna suck. I'm just happy we got the Livia confession and we had a few moments here and there of like funny unintentionally comedic stuff.
I know that means you just have to suffer through episode 12.
I don't think episode 12 is gonna have that much action.
Right. I hope it's just like half the episode just them fighting that other night. And then we get to go home, and that's it.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's move on to Tate no Yusha no Nariagari, Season 2, Episode... episode... 10?
10.
10.
No, we still got 3 episodes of the show. I don't know how, but we still got 3 episodes.
We still do. And I like this episode.
Oh, of course I do, because it's a Raftali episode.
It is, because I feel like last week's episode, I kind of felt a way about it.
Mm-hmm.
Only because it was giving, hey, at least last week's episode was like, hey, we're going to just rip the plot we had from season 1 and then just copy and paste it. And there you go.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like this week, they definitely started deviating from that. Starting with a whole different fucking party.
I actually like that they, the Raftali got to, like, chill with this party.
Right.
And we got to see a different side to, like, Glass. Like, it's Glass specifically, because Glass was such a one-dimensional, like, just
villain character before. First. But now it's just like, you know, it's totally turned on its head.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now she's like, you know, I feel like they're like we can see the reasons why she went so hard at the end of season 1, because all the people that she cares about and the people that she's trying to protect, like Kizuna.
Yeah, she really cares about Kizuna. I'm
like a lot.
She was holding against her. So I'm actually like, I like the whole parallel that they have where they're both with the opposite parties, and because of that, they're feeling more sympathetic. But at the end of the day, they still have to eventually fight each other.
Right.
It makes it feel like there's more stakes to it, you know, instead of just being like, well, these are 2 rival parties. They're like, oh, these 2 parties have actual, like, you know, investment in each other. They're like, they have closeness and ties to each other. Also, they get more fucking character development than the other heroes.
Period. And I also like that like this whole episode wasn't like a whole prison break episode.
Mm-hmm.
I like that they got out immediately.
That prison is so fucking stupid. Yeah, they'll give the weapons. That you can keep your weapons and use your magic. So I'm like, oh, so literally anyone who just happens to have illusion magic is just like, oh, I can instantly just break out of this prison.
Like, they literally just took off his helmet and just beat his ass. Like, what?
Easiest prison break ever.
Mm-mm.
It's like a minimum secure, like less than minimum security prison.
Right. Shout out to shout out to homegirl. I forget what her name is. She kept pulling rocks out her titties.
I gotta sell all these rocks.
Wait, what is it about those rocks?
I think they're just valuable. They're just like gems that she makes. She's a jeweler.
Right. I was like, I know, is this like some weird etchy thing where like these rocks are, like part of her body?
Well, it's Darissa.
I feel like some sick fuck out there is like, yes.
I was gonna take it the other way, and I was gonna like, oh, these are crack rocks. She's just
not
drug
drugs.
She's just drug dealing.
No, she's just a drug dealer.
Gems are just a fucking code word.
Yeah, she's like, no, my crack cocaine.
Like, I gotta go to the street and sell some more gems. ... Talia needs a new fucking wardrobe.
Oh my gosh. That plot twist though, where Raftalia is chosen as the katana wielder.
That is simultaneously really awesome and totally fucking random and bullshitty plot device thing, but I'll allow it because
right.
It makes Raftalia cooler and stronger.
Exactly. I'm not even mad at it because it was so like.
Shield Hero has a way of doing
fuck?
that. Yeah, Shield Hero has a way of just putting like these random plot devices in and it being like, fine, I'll allow it because it's just cool in this one instance.
Right, period.
Because they did the same thing with Fido and her having like the power to be like Queen Folio and shit. I'm like, right. I guess fine, it's time for Raftalia to get the bullshit power up now.
Right, especially considering she's like, well, she was in her child form, but of course, the moment she got the sword, she was like, I'm a big kid now.
Mm-hmm. Also, how is she, like, how is she the hero for this world now? How is she a hero in this world? It doesn't make any sense. I mean,
and that's the gag that had me like, but she's not from this world originally.
Mm-hmm. Does that mean that she has to fight alongside the other party against Naofumi and the Cardinal Heroes now?
Right, because then she has like a vassal weapon, right?
Yeah, she has a katana vassal. First off, she has a vassal weapon because I got the fucking fishing rod. I got the fan. I have a katana.
I mean, listen, the fan was. Don't, girl. Listen, the fan. Don't look down the fan. I mean, fuck the book, but the fan. Listen,
fine. The fan is cool.
Then I'm like, they all had to come together to beat that one fan. So ... But yeah, because if the weapons to some extent are alive, I feel like they're not. I feel like, isn't it gonna like rebel against her?
I guess so.
Because it's like, bruh, like you're not gonna destroy the world that came from, or do the weapons just not give a fuck? They're just like, you're my wielder, sure.
Yeah, she's like, whatever, we'll rebel against our own world. I guess, I mean, if she's from another world and it chose her, I guess that means that it's fine with her being in the other world? I don't know.
Or maybe it won't go with her when she goes back.
Maybe she can't go back. Maybe she's going to come back as part of the waves or something. I don't know. That might be interesting. It opens the door for a lot of interesting interplay. Plot.
Yeah, also, how and why did her slave crest disappear? Which is another question.
Oh, no, plot device-y thing where it's just like, oh, she's a hero now, I guess, so whatever. No slave crest for you.
You can't be a hero and a slave at the same time.
Does not compute.
Right.
Also, I appreciate the random fan service of just like, oh, wait, it's almost in the episode and we haven't shown naked Raftalia. Quick, bring the Shrine Maiden over to strip her.
Right. I was just like, okay. Just ran her being naked. Although I'm here for the Raftalia worship because I feel like she deserves it. She's been through a lot.
She is a queen. She deserves it.
She's a good girl. Yay.
Yay.
Good for you, Raftalia, or should I say Raftalia-sama?
Raftalia-sama! We worship at your church.
Alright, and now we're going to move on to our last anime of the night, which is Tomodachi Game, episode 10.
Is this your third episode?
I was going back and forth between this and Komi.
Yeah, understandable. This would have been mine, but it was just like...
They had a lot of good episodes.
Yeah, there was a lot of good episodes. I just like I like the twist in this one.
It was a good. It was a good, good, good twist.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good twist indeed. Cause Yuchi was like, "Bitch, I got it." He's like, Maria, excuse me, Maria. She's like, "I'm about to throw this pussy at them, and they won't know what to do." Which is essentially what happened for a very long time. Freaking Hyakutaro. I put his name down because they said his name every 5 fucking seconds.
Yeah, he's pretty important to this arc.
Right. Which is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like someone like him would have been like a side character, like a meathead side character.
But that's why I like him, because he is a meathead side character. But he just realized the potential. Like, oh, this is a dumb meathead side character we can explore.
Yeah, but he's an important like chess piece that Yuichi was using. Well, not. But then we learned it wasn't just Yuichi using this piece. It was also the redhead.
Mm-hmm.
He was the queen bee behind all this shit.
Yep. He was the top the whole time.
Listen, the way he was like, I told you to call me formally. I was just like, oh my god, like, is this the power bottom soft top fantasy I've been looking for that I didn't even know I needed? like I will. For a second, I really thought he was just gonna be like, yeah, yes, thank you for calling me Prince. Now shut up and take your clothes off.
Yeah, burned over.
Yeah, no, he's
the power bottom.
He's a power bottom. He's like, go. He's like, yeah, I haven't gotten my dick in days.
All right, you can resort to your. I'm sure there's some dojins of Tomodachi Game out there that aren't just all Tenji and the other gay couple in the show.
Wait, Tenji and who?
The main character, Yuichi.
Oh shit, there's that. I thought you were gonna talk about Homegirl, but she hasn't been in this game in like a minute.
No, the other characters, do they still exist? I don't even know if they're gonna come back at this point.
Right. So yeah, that plot twist was like had me gagged. The lead up to it was so great because they just started the whole fighting, and then the captain was like, "Oh yeah, just do what you want," and then he's like, "I'm switching over to Group C," and then Kay's like, "Yay! Thank you for making my job so much easier." Now I'm going to win. And then also screw Maria over. Not screw Maria over. He finds out Maria was, you know,
an admin.
Yeah, part of management, which once again that's not like super hard. Like,
yeah, I mean, I feel like that's very simple. Like, oh, you just random girl popped out of nowhere. Got it.
Right, this girl by herself in her group. Yeah, no. And I love like that conversation where she was like, "Oh my god, the idea of that smug dude just drowning in his whole filth." I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, she's talking about him. She's talking about him 100%. She's talking about him because I'm almost positive Yuichi won. I'm almost positive. Yeah. Like Yuichi definitely won.
Yeah, 100%.
But I love the gag, like how they did the whole reveal of like how the other dude found Tenji. But you know,
my prediction for how he wins is this was all like a reverse Uno where he told Maria,
and then they all looked in that direction, and then he like went
to go get the other guy. Yeah,
right, and then just went like the opposite direction or something.
Like, I had her tail you the whole time and you didn't even notice or some shit.
Right, like, yeah, we were, of course he would try to win her over, ... Like, him being like, Kuso! Yeah, like, I'm like, that was the tell. I was like, yeah, that was acting. So, can't wait because they didn't say who won at the end.
Oh yeah, once they did that, I was like, okay, so he won.
Yeah. So Gucci won.
Imagine the ultimate plot twist. He really did lost it. It was just like, and the winner is Group K.
Yeah. God, I like this show. It is so good. It
really is kind of really good. It's a really underrated show, actually.
Well, it's not underrated. Apparently, it's really popular. But I feel like, yeah.
I guess
I feel like no one else is watching it, but I feel like as a manga,
maybe
apparently it's really popular.
I'm kind of mad it's only 12 episodes. Actually, I would have not minded if this was 24 episodes. I hope we get the second season.
Oh, me too. Actually,
like this has good potential for like they could just keep going with it.
Right, and I wouldn't mind at all.
The games have been fun. The characters are really over the top and wild. There's always a plot twist. It's really interesting to watch.
It is really just good, dumb fun.
But
also very smart. Like
but it's like smart enough. Like it's smart and self-aware enough where it's like, okay, well, stuff is actually set up properly and the characters are actually like charming and you actually care about them. Unlike Platinum End, where I was just like, I hope everyone dies.
Except my homie.
Oh,
did die.
Except the one who actually died.
Except the one who actually died. Right. Rest in peace. But yeah. All right. I think that is going to end our weekly review, and I think that's probably going. Oh, do you want to do? We definitely won't have time to do a filler arc because we are pretty like deep in the episode. So I'll leave it up to you if you want to do a waifu war.
Nah, we got a basic filler arc at the beginning of this episode anyway.
Right, where we just talked about how fucked up we got.
We shared our fucked up weekend. All right, there we go.
Period.
So, shall I take us home?
Absolutely.
Guys, if you enjoyed this episode of the Waifu War podcast, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe so you catch all episodes as they go up every week. If you haven't already, do follow us on Twitter, follow us on Twitch, and join the party over on our Discord, all linked in the description down below. If you'd like, you can even become a channel member or patron, like all these lovely people on screen right now who make the show possible, and get yourself a bunch of awesome perks. We are coming up on a new season of anime, which means that, we're going to have to do a guide for the new season. And
why is June so busy?
Patrons and channel members, you guys will have the ability to vote and choose for one of the shows next season for us to watch on the podcast. So if that sounds appealing to you, make sure you become a member, as little as $1. And Drew, do you have anything you'd like to add?
Just those who do give us the support that they do, whether it's Twitch, whether you are a super supporter via YouTube, or if you donate to Patreon, thank you so much for all of your support. And yeah, this episode, I can't promise that next week's episode might not come out on time. I think it's highly contingent on Oni's schedule.
I won't even be in town on Sunday, so.
And there you go. When are you coming back?
Saturday the
25th.
Well, the 25th, but in the morning. So yeah.
Okay, so this bitch is gone for a whole week. So I guess that means we're not gonna have an episode next week. Which I am here for. I'm here on vacation myself, bitch.
No.
And then, unfortunately, that other episode's also going to be late because it's good because it's whatchamacallit, Pride parade is that Sunday. So yeah, just letting you guys know. But we thank you guys so much. All the same, we really do appreciate the love.
Yes. Until next time, this has been Sobroni and
Do we do?
We'll catch y'all later. Later.
Bye.